Hi, good evening. I'm not sure 8:41 p.m. counts as evening. But anyway, I hope you've been having a good day. And thank you for being here today. Thank you for just being there and listening to this. I don't want to be sounding so dramatic and depressing all the time, but it's hard for me to make an episode and make it positive, make it sound fun and entertaining when everything it just feel like they're falling apart. And I would hate to pretend like everything's alright, everything is great, everything is working out the way I want it. So I'm just gonna be real and right now I'm trying to stop trying to fix everything at once. I'm trying to stop myself, to force myself to be okay. And I just want to let myself sitting here in the quiet and feel everything's I have been trying to bury. B-U-O-I, bury. The disappointment, the heartbreak, the confusing, the loss of the way to go. Don't know which way to take in life. And at times I'll be lying if I don't feel the loneliness. Even though I've learned to be with myself. I learned to be content with myself and be alone. But whenever I see a couple holding hand, walking side by side, I'll be lying if I don't feel lonely. But now I'm sitting here recording because I know I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who's going through a tough time in their life. Who's trying to figure out their life and moving forward. So I would rather sit here in the silence and just let myself feel all of these emotions. For the last couple of days, I'm not sure how long it's been since I made the last episode. Probably 2 days. 2 days, probably. But it felt so fast. It felt like it was the day before. And then tonight, I've come to realize that I've been seeing the same clients that coming into the salon like over and over again. And those clients, they're only coming once a month. But I kept on seeing them again and over again and again. And it felt like they came in a week before. But little did I know, it's been 4 weeks. And then 4 weeks. And then 4 weeks. And here I am. In almost the mid of April. It's like the new year was just now, and now it's April now. Soon will be May, June, July, August, and then there you go, Christmas again. And then another year's passed by. And the thought of just realizing that all these time has gone by, and I still have nothing to show for. I am still lost in the sauce. Still here, struggling the same struggles that I've been dealing with. It feels like I'm toasted. I fucked my life up. Feels like I could have chosen the easy route and just go work in corporate, go work in that office, just sitting behind a computer and typing codes and make good monies. And then I'll have like a stable life, find me a girlfriend and just live a life. But no, I chose to be like this, to be miserable every single day, to be working your ass off just for a paycheck, and just to lose it all again, and again, and again. Yeah, it's just bad investment. Very bad investment. But I learned a lot from losing a lot. And then it's really messed with my confidence and how I look at myself in the mirrors and telling myself that I'm not enough. I'm not worthy of love. So I'm just sitting here reminding myself that just because she didn't see me, just because life feels stalled, just because I don't have it all figured out, doesn't mean I'm done. It just means that I'm in the middle of it. So I'm just gonna show up anyway for this podcast for myself, even if it's not perfect, even if it's quiet. There's no background music. There's no attractive voice behind this mic. Even if no one is clapping, even if no one is rooting for me. So I'm trying to tell myself, that the version of me that would show up when everything feels pointless, that's the strongest version of me that I've got. So just take one breath. One episode. One heartbeat. One day at a time. Even though I don't know what I'm working towards, but the sun is gonna rise tomorrow, and it's not gonna wait for me. The sun is gonna rise tomorrow again, and it's not gonna wait for me to get ready. So the emptiness, the heartbreak, the way of wondering, what the hell am I even doing here? All of these things I'm feeling right now, it suck. It's fucking suck. But I think that's making me human. Maybe I would rather sit alone in this car in silence with no phone. It's better than being surrounded by the wrong people, or being stuck on the couch playing video games, watching something that wouldn't move me out of this rock. Because when the word get loud inside your head, sometimes the silence is the only thing that brings you back to yourself. Not to be productive, not to be better, but just to feel human again. Maybe I need to stop trying to prove anything. Not to her, not to strangers, not even myself. Maybe I just need to listen. Just listen to myself. Listen to the pain, to the anger, to the numbness. To the moments like this that still give me peace. Just sitting here in the car alone. This moment is a reminder that life is still happening, and I am still here. Just because I'm hurting doesn't mean I fail. Just because I am stuck, and I feel stuck, doesn't mean I'm not growing. I've been having a lot of doubt and limited self-belief, and telling myself that I'm not good enough to record another podcast. I know I said this so many times before, but these feelings keep on lingering on my head, and it kind of like prevent me from doing the podcast, prevent me from recording, hitting the record button. But I've come to realize that Why does this need to be perfect? Perfect. This is not a perfect podcast. If you're looking for a perfect podcast with the perfect voice, perfect intro, music, fancy words, then this is not it. You're at the wrong place, because this podcast is messy. It had no intro, no music, no fancy words. Just me being honest. But then I'll remind myself that there's someone somewhere out there is feeling the exact same thing that I'm going through right now. And maybe hearing this might be the little things that helps them keep on going too. So that's really motivating me to hit that record button and make this episode. Because I know that I'm not alone. I'm not alone feeling this way. I know. Yeah, I know. And I believe it. Thank you for listening. And I'm gonna have to wrap this up today, this episode. And thank you for listening, and I hope I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.